Russia's city of Volgograd remains on high alert, with heavy police patrols in the streets and in public places as a stream of mourners visit the sites of the two terror blasts. Victims' funerals continue daily, while more than 60 who were injured are still in hospital. Some are desperately ill, with doctors unsure whether all will survive. Next, the story of a 9-year-old girl who was caught in the first bombing.
It was just another day for Yury at Volgograd's main train station, but suddenly it all changed.
There was a loud clap. The force of it was so strong that it smashed the windows and the doors of the luggage room. I got up and rushed in to help people.
It was the first of two explosions that rocked the city just days before the New Year. The blast at the station, set off by a suicide bomber, ripped through a crowded area between the entrance and the security metal detectors.
Then I noticed a man and a girl. I ran towards the girl, asked her whether she could breathe. She was losing consciousness. I picked her up and carried out of the station.
Yury saved a 9-year-old Olga. Following an ironic twist of fate, she was there with her family to return train tickets as they decided to travel by plane instead.
She was so brave. She didn't even cry. I was talking to her all the time. She kept saying that she wanted to sleep, but she was just losing consciousness. And I was telling her, just don't sleep, Olya, don't sleep.
There was panic and horror in the streets, and it took Yury some time to find an ambulance for the girl.
I rushed to the ambulances, but they told me they only take grown-ups and that I have to wait for the children's emergency to arrive. I apologize now, but at that time I broke down. I started yelling at them, swearing, and finally they took her.
As soon as transportation was possible, the youngest victims of the Volgograd terror attacks were delivered here to this children's clinic hospital in Moscow, and currently doctors are battling to save their lives.
Doctors say the girl has damage to her lungs. Her mother is with her at the hospital, and her condition is stable but serious. As the first shock of what happened faded, Olga's parents started to look for their daughter's rescuer. They even posted a call for help on a social network.
Please help us identify the man who carried our Olya out of the train station after the bombing on December 29, 2013. He told her not to fall asleep. The girl remembers him, has been asking about him for 2 days straight. We really want to tell him thank you.
We will meet again definitely. I will wait for her recovery and we'll keep in touch.
Madina Kochno, RT, Moscow.
And our website has more stories of survival, including the youngest victim to have suffered in the double bombings in Volgograd. She's just 3 months old and lost her mother and grandmother in the horror of the second explosion. Online, we tell you what saved her life.